So let's continue with the Ba Duan Jin. So part 4. Lower your weight. Big circle with the left foot, heel touches, weight goes forwards, hands come over like two bull horns. Weight comes back. Cross your arms, so left hand inside, weight goes forwards. The right palm is reaching forward, left fingers behind. Focus on the middle finger, that kind of is your anchor. Looking either at your left middle finger or between if your neck's more stiff like mine. And then the palm of the right hand kind of reaches forwards, slowly, not pushing, just a kind of slow expansion. And feeling inside, so especially the right side of your ribs, maybe the right side of the lower back. Okay, coming back. Feet forwards. The arms are lower this time. So you can stay as long as it feels wanted in any of these positions, or you can move through them in a flow. Coming up slowly, so feel all the changes as you're coming up to standing fully upright. And I usually need to stand for a moment to let the feelings inside settle. Still lots of things changing. So I'm not doing nothing, I'm aware inside of what is happening. There's all sorts of little areas releasing, expanding. Okay, then we do the other side. So you lower your weight again. Right foot goes forwards. Two bull horns coming over. Weight comes back. Cross the arms with the right hand inside. Weight goes forwards. Reaching behind. Looking behind, maybe looking at the middle finger of the right hand if you can. This left palm is facing out and is slowly reaching a bit further. So you feel down the left side of your rib cage, down to the left hip. Come back. So this right foot is up, turns face to front again. Arms forward but shoulders lower this time. And come back. Slowly come up. Let's do the same from the side position. So lower your weight, weight on the right. Step forwards, heel, toe, two bull horns. Weight comes back. Left hand inside. Look behind, palm reaching forwards. Draw back. Forwards again, shoulders lower this time. You might feel this down the right leg. Come back. Slowly come up. Again, bend your knees, right foot forwards, heel, and then the toe. The two bull horns. It comes back. Cross the arms, right hand inside now. On the diagonal, weight goes forwards. Right hand behind, fingers stretching behind. Left palm in front. So feel down the left side of your rib cage. Slow expansion. Coming back. Right foot faces forwards again. Toes down. Reaching forwards. You could do this to a count of 10. That's another way to work with this form. So maybe I'll do it now. Let's do it again, showing the back. So standing straight. Lower your weight on the right foot. Step forwards. Arms coming over in the bull horns. Let's count to 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming back, crossing the arms, and going forwards on the diagonal, and counting again. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming back, forwards again, this time the arms are lower. Coming back. Yeah, so that's another way to consider in between a spontaneous flow, so on the right side now, and static poses. So I'll count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming back, hugging on the right, on the diagonal, going forwards, counting again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming back, forwards, and then back, coming up. Stand and integrate. Do it again. So you bend your knees, step forwards. I'll go back to just being spontaneous. So you can decide how you do this form, experiment with all the different ways. Okay, so number 5 now. Open. Both hands come up at the sides, the two wings. But this time they turn, so palms facing upwards. It's a nice standing position. Arms come up. Again, another standing position. Palms facing each other. Now they cross and come down. And then just lightly touching your knees. You can decide on how high you go. So this is something to experiment with. Now turning slightly towards the left and looking at your left big toe. So you may feel sensations in your stomach area, abdominal area, maybe your hips, your lower back. So with your attention, so place your attention inside this area and feel what's happening and just be with it. So this is more of a meditation exercise. So feel what's happening inside. And now keep looking at your left big toe and just move your weight over to the right. So this is causing a bend in the spine. I'm still looking at my left big toe, and my weight is now sinking on this right foot. So I've still got weight on the left, but it's much less. So again, feeling inside, and maybe there's all sorts of changes and things soften and release. This one, it needs a bit of time. You can't do it too quick. Back to the center. And now we go over to the right. So we repeat it on this side. So I'm looking directly at my right foot. You may feel something, you may not. And then still looking at the right foot, come back over to the left. Now I feel this in different places, so you just have to be open to what's happening inside you, what your body needs. And my experience is that it's less is more. So you don't have to do a big physical twist of the body, just touching this soft edge and then feeling inside with your mind. And you can get big releases of tension in all the muscles in this area. The psoas muscle is in this area, which holds our stress and emotion, traumas. The sciatic nerve is in this area. In my experience, it has released sciatic pain for some people. So it's releasing my hips at the moment. And then back to the center. Slowly come up from the upper body, so don't let the legs come up. And then slowly up, straight and close. And do that again from the side. So let your weight lower on the right, open. This distance, it's a shoulder width apart or a little bit wider. So this is up to you. Hands come up at the sides, and then they turn to face the sky. Reaching up to the sky, so palms facing each other. The arms cross and then descend, just lightly touching your knees. So there's not really putting weight there. You could be lower if you want to be. This is also okay. Turning towards the left foot, looking at the left big toe. So my body's moving further to the left now because it's melting. The tension in the in this midriff area. Still looking at the left, come around towards the right. And then come back to the center. Repeat on the right side, so turning towards the right, looking at the right, big toe. So you don't have to wait in this position until every bit of tension is gone, because that might not be what's possible now. But you're being with it for a little while, something changes. That's good enough for today. So still looking at the right big toe, come back to the left. Back to the center, and then come up. I'll do it from behind. And back to the center, looking at the right big toe, still looking at it as you come towards the left. Back to the center, coming up. In the front again. Back to the center, so looking at the right, still looking at the right as you come towards the left, back to the center, coming up. Let's do number 6, so open, very simple, 2 hands come up in front, so they're kind of holding energy balls in their hands. The arms are a little bit bent, I'm not straight like this, but I'm not really curved either, so a little bit bent. I'm sitting on my bar stool, letting go inside, being empty, and then feeling this relationship with the ground. Reaching up, so another standing position. And then down and forwards again. Coming up, and this time we're pushing forward past the vertical. So you might tighten your buttocks a little bit if you need to protect your back. Don't go too far. You may be able to look at the sky. And then coming forwards, reaching forwards and down. Knees bend, kind of stroking the ground, touching your heel, sliding up, so up to the lower back, and then finish. Do it again. Open, standing, arms forward, up, forward, up past the vertical, forwards, and down. So you can hang now, you don't need to touch the ground, you just let your arms hang. Knees stroking the ground, stroking up, feeling up the midline of your legs, your thighs to the lower back, feeling the pelvis as it comes up, and then holding your kidneys. You can imagine warm water pouring into your kidneys. Standing for some time, let it go. And back, open, reaching forwards, and then down. And the knees stroking the ground, finding your way up, striking up the backs of the legs and thighs, holding the lower back, and finish. Open, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stroking up, 8, and finish. Thank you very much.